channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. My name is Leon Jones. Welcome you to another construction operation here in Frankfort, Indiana. Now, what's going on right now? It's a paving operation. See all types of equipment out here. Now, you have a paver that just put the pavement down, and what I have is a temperature gun. I'm measuring temperatures on 47. Now, one thing you're going to look at today is you're going to see how your asphalt gets that smoothness to it. You're about to find out. Right now, you have the rollers, and these rollers are your best friend when it comes to asphalt and when it comes to compacting any type of stone. Like this material right here, 53, was used to compact this stone. You want it compacted because it solidifies a nice base. Now, some parts of operations that you need to know about are, number one, pavers. Let me take you to the paver. This road tech here is a paver. And this is a very important part of the paver because this part of the paver holds all of your bituminous material. I'm going to give you a better shot of what it looks like. It's all your bituminous material. I'm taking the temperature. This is a temperature gun. Now, what you see now is the compaction taking place because your asphalt, when it comes out of the truck into the hopper and into the paver, is not compacted. So it looks like this. So what you have is the rolling operations that are commenced or performed. Now, what you need to understand about roller operations is that they run a few passes. This is a big steel drum roller. That big steel drum roller coming out of those little sprinklers, call them sprinklers, that's water. Now, you want to know how your pavement gets soft? It goes from soft to compacted, rather. Here it is. You have your roller operations going. Now, the reason why the roller operators roll in patterns that are curvy, because if you don't, the concrete, I still call it concrete, it's bituminous asphalt, it will break. Now, this is the breakdown roller that you see. The smaller roller over there, I'm going to walk to it, is your finishing roller. That roller is going to be used to finish what the breakdown roller didn't do. Now again, you've seen the asphalt being placed. Now they're rolling it out. The rolling it out is the compaction. Now some of the things I do get, I'm going to get it right now, I get tickets. I'm also taking temperatures. What you see here, that's a temperature gun. I mean, it could do air temperature, it could do the temperature of the bituminous. Let me give you an example again on how I'm taking temperatures. This is an infrared gun. I just hit the little trigger mechanism like this, and I get a temperature. Right now it says 56.4 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can also do Celsius with this, which it doesn't take into account for the wind. here in Frankfort, Indiana. But you're seeing the roller operations take place. Give you a preview of what makes your surface smooth. Now, something else that an inspector is responsible for. He's also responsible for collecting all the tickets. Tickets are very important because the tickets represent the quantity. Now, something that I will advise you all not to do. Make sure you have your eyes open. Don't walk in between equipment and don't walk behind. Now, I just walked behind a dump truck, but I know he's going forward. Make sure all of your equipment has backup alarms. You know, on construction sites, fatalities happen every year. Safety is everyone's responsibility. And now I'm going to take another temperature. Generally, when asphalt gets compacted, it's cooled down. Now, let me show you something. You see asphalt unrolled. You see asphalt rolled. Better word, compacted. Now again, some states use 3 rollers. Some states use 2 rollers. We're using 2 rollers. With the main drum roller, it's generally your bigger roller, going most of the operations. And then what the breakdown roller is also doing, you see the patterns? The breakdown roller does many passes. And you can see the water coming out of the drum. Now the smaller roller that's going to be used during this operation is your finishing roller. And what that smaller roller is going to do, you see all the lines that the larger roller has left? Well, what the smaller roller is going to do is it's going to try to take them out, make it look good. Now also, as an inspector, when you're doing these operations, must make sure that the asphalt is being placed straight. Now, of course, we're doing an approach because right now I'm in between State Route 28 and McKinley Avenue. And what I'm going to do for you all is collect the tickets. So now you're really going to see a full-blown paving operation. Now what I'm going to do is collect the tickets. Okay. Dump truck pulls up. Go. Ready? Start rolling it out. I'm going to go get the tickets. Got the ticket. Thank you. Now, what I've just done was collect tickets. Now you're going to see a full-blown operation. This is where you're going to see the rollers and you're going to see the pavement take place. This is what I wanted to show you all. And this is the good part, because now you're actually seeing how pavement is laid and compacted. And this is the most important part, because you want your pavement to look good, but you want to make sure that the contractor or whoever's placing your pavement is not putting it down too thick or too thin. And you want to make sure they're keeping it straight. Normally they have a string line. Again, what I'm going to do is always take a temperature. You should always find out how hot your material is. Take a temperature. It's important. I have my temperature gun right here. 157 degrees. Again, if you don't know what this is a temperature gun. Back here, this is breakdown roller. A correction, this is your finisher. And once they're finished placing the asphalt, you're going to see both rollers in action. Now again, pavement is very hot. Just kind of waiting for it to cool down. Now generally when they're putting surface on top of anything, we generally core it out, take samples, plate samples, core samples so they can be tested. Little tour around the site here. Again, I was on the site last week when they were putting in water main systems. Now they're doing paving. And there are going to be some other operations that I'm going to show you as well. Wait till they put in the curb and gutter. That's going to be fantastic to watch. But again, watching paving operations as they are performed here on McKinley Avenue and State Route 28. And generally, whatever is left, they use rakes. Rake it down, shovel it in. They usually mark off with spray paint areas where they're going to be paved. Now generally what we do when it cools down, because I know the areas, I will go out here and measure the area for length and for width. And I'm going to pay them on the areas. I'm going to draw a picture in the book. And generally, if it's in the contract, because all these contracts are unit cost contracts. And what I mean by unit cost, units that are specified are usually cubic yards, linear feet, square yards, and of course, cubic yards. Cubic yards, square yards, linear feet, cubic feet, square feet. You even have some each items if hardware is involved. Something else is taking place out here as well. They're going to be placing curb and gutter, so you see string lines being laid. I want to keep everything straight. And the string line is a measurement. They're going to use that string line to place spray lines on where the paving is going to stop for the main line, because right now they're doing the main line and the approach. Now right now you're seeing the roller operation. Again, this is where you will understand why your pavement surfaces are pretty smooth. into another part of inspection that you need to understand. And it's the collection of tickets. These tickets all come from a batch plan. Now it's a little windy out here, so I hope this works. Okay, I'm going to put my ticket down like this. This is a batch ticket. This ticket has all the information from the plant, your tonnage. Close. Put it down like this. There we can see it. There's all the information. I know some of them might be a little difficult because of the sun. But right here, that's your gross tonnage, 33.9. That's your tear. Your tear is your pan that they actually put the material in. So the material plus the pan gives you your gross tonnage. So if you subtract your tear weight from your gross tonnage, then you get your net weight. So this load actually had 20.09 tons. And that's the ticket. And each load that comes in, I collect the tickets. Now, of course, I make sure I get a copy and the contractor gets a copy.
I had 15 trucks on Saturday.
All right. Here's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like right here after it's been paid and compacted. And again, one of the biggest assets here is make sure that everybody is adhering to all of the safety rules, because construction has its fair share of fatalities. And my job is to make sure not only is the contract being built by plans and specifications, but they're also practicing safety. And safety is not just my responsibility, it's everybody's responsibility. And wow, it looks like the wind has picked up out here, but that's all right. Rain or shine, snow, I'm gonna still bring you these exciting videos here in the field, because I want you all to understand that construction is a field. It's more than just labor. There's brains behind the operation. As you look at the stone, this is 53 stone. This is your base. You have your roller operator. I can watch them roll out their asphalt. Now, right down here, that's the asphalt not rolling. This is what your asphalt looks like when it's rolled out. Now again, the big roller, that's a breakdown roller. Now, he's not vibrating the roller. A number of these rollers, you can vibrate. The problem with vibration is you can beat the moisture out of soil or aggregate material. He's static rolling it. Making sure that it's being rolled out smoothly. And again, it's a drum roller. That's what they use. You can see all the water coming out of the sprayers here. See the water come out of the sprayers. Again, as an inspector, you want to make sure that everything is in compliance. That's the purpose of quality control. And again, let's go over the tickets again. Give you a better idea of what they look like. Right here at the roller. These are the tickets. It's all information on the ticket. Job number. Your tonnage. It's very important to check all the tickets. Also, you need to know who's on site. Again, so you'll know, a review is the temperature gun. We'll review some other pieces of equipment for you.
No, I left my phone in there.
All right. What we have here is your paving. Road tech. Some material available. This box is your hopper. Now generally your hopper should be closed to keep the paving material warm. And I'm just measuring temperature. Also, on site, you have your water trucks. Now this water is non-potable water. It's not to be for drinking at all. What I'm going to do, just let the camera play so you can see the operation for yourself. Again, this is a better vision on how your asphalt becomes a smooth surface. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take another temperature. About 123 degrees. That's good. And of course, on any construction site, there's a lot of operations that take place. Now, this is only one part of the construction site. But on this project, I'm going to take you through some concrete pouring operations. I'm even going to show you how I come up with my numbers for ADA ramps. You've already seen some grade stakes. You've already seen some pipe laying operations. And there's more to come. And again, construction is not what you think it is. But you have to admire the individuals out here who are actually building this infrastructure so we can have better transportation systems. Now, sometimes traffic, businesses, and residents, they don't like it, but in the end they're going to have a better road to travel. And this is Indiana's taxpayer money at good use, including mine. Again, here's something you're going to see now. Remember I told you about the breakdown roller, the big roller? Now, here's the small roller. Now the small roller is going to go back and basically touch up what the big roller missed. Again, this is your finishing roller. And a small roller operates the same way. Now again, all the rollers are statically used, not vibratory used. Statically. Well, right now he is vibrating it. It's a smaller roller. Now he's touching up the edges. It's your finishing roller. Also, the finishing roller is going to get into areas that the big roller or your breakdown roller can't get into. Again, you can see what the asphalt looks like after it's been fully compacted. Smaller roller. Now he is vibrating small. Making sure that the compaction is good this time. Move out of the way here. Smaller roller is going to get in there where the big roller couldn't get. That's what's happening. All rollers operate the same way. And now you got your opportunity to see what a paving operation looks like. And this concludes this video on paving operations. If you like what I just presented, please comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're looking for some political and social content, check out the 401 Talk Zone radio show on YouTube as well. Now, if you can't find the QCIS channel or the 401 Talk Zone radio show on YouTube, you can find both channels on Twitter. But I go one step further with the QCIS channel because it is a professional channel. You can find that channel on LinkedIn. And again, I thank you for viewing the QCIS channel, where you get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. And I'll be coming up with some more hard-hitting field videos right here on the QCIS channel. But in the meantime, I thank you for viewing this edition of the QCIS channel. You get your daily dose of science, technology, engineering, and math. Until next time, my name is Leon Jones. I want you all to have a wonderful and gracious afternoon.